Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. It's another custom 1v1. This time we have ThomasHiatt playing UEF, and we got Archsimcat, and he is Cybran the map. Certus Major, the FAF version, and not sure what exactly is different in the FAF version. But basically, the mirroring is a lot more accurate than in the GPG version. So this version is made by Svenny, as far as I know. He usually does the these map updates, like he's done for Settings and what else? Eye of the Storm, Red Rocks, I believe, probably, and some others as well, I'm sure. I can't remember at the moment. That's a lot of manual reclaim for Arc. Not sure what Thomas's build is here. This is unusual, to say the least. Not something you'd see normally. He doesn't want to, I guess, spend all this time walking from here to build more PGens, and then walk over here to build the factory. So it definitely makes sense what he's doing. He basically eliminates walking this distance here, which is pretty much wasted time, obviously. Can't do anything when you're walking, can't build. And it looks like it's working out nicely. He's actually adding another PGen, which is probably too much power, honestly. Probably should just go straight to the factory at this point. But I guess we'll see if I'm wrong soon enough. He's lacking a bit of mass, so he didn't do all of that manual reclaim that Arc did over here. But still, it seems like he reclaimed sooner, so he still has more reclaim total at this point. But he is stalling now, as we can see. Only slightly though. He's actually not stalling now. So yeah, pretty good so far. Once this guy moves though, it'll be a different story. Also, he's probably gonna waste some power. So yeah, maybe, well, it could be tidied up a little bit, but I like the idea of not moving the commander over to the Hydro, but still getting some extra PGens there. Arc, you can see, did walk to the Hydro. His air factory is later, and overall his build seems to be just inferior, less power, a bit less reclaim, slower expansion as well. So good start from Thomas, as you expect. He has the better build. So we got a tank out here to defend this. Engineer, not much air stuff happening. Scout and Inti. And Arc is heading to the expansion. Thomas heading to the middle of the map. Some additional factories coming up in the front. And some expansion. Looks like this engineer is going to get taken out by a well-placed Mantis. This Mantis could even get 2 kills. If Arc is paying attention, he does have the scout to spot the engineer at the front for him. So it's possible this could be a very powerful Mantis. If he reacts... Oh, looks like he lets it... Oh, just in time. Looks like he may have spotted it. Now, giving an attack order is a bad idea. And here you can see why. The Mantis chases until it's in range, stops and starts shooting, and then has to catch up again. Also, he's not moving back to this expansion, so he may not get the second engineer kill. unless he goes fast. This lab somehow has survived. Has a kill, but that kill is on a scout. And this NG looks like it probably will go down. No tanks on the top side for Thomas. Looks like Thomas is quite slow to get his tanks out. Also, he did invest in a couple of artillery to really go after the middle position fast. Looks like a slightly different setup in the middle, actually, in terms of, I don't remember there being an energy storage and P-gens in this configuration. I guess that's slightly different. That's going to destroy all the reclaim, sadly. Engineer goes down. Tank can go down. It's a 2 versus 1 with the Mantis. And Arc being aggressive on the bottom side. Ooh, also getting a PD with an insane number of walls. That's really unnecessary and kind of a waste of time. But he could perhaps, if he gathers all these Mantis together, he could perhaps make a push and get through this choke point. It's definitely possible. In the middle, Thomas seems to have middle for free. Still very little reaction. Arc is building a factory and then another PD with way too many wall sections before going to middle, so I don't think he's going to get any of this. If things progress how they look like they're going to. One T2 mech is almost complete. Thomas not ecoing yet, but instead going for the faster T2 land. He has 80% of the way there. Arc is only 20% now. That's going to be pretty nice for Thomas. Fast T2 land is normal here, given the huge number of resources and the closed nature of the map. Only 3 choke points. One of them covered by civilian PDs at the beginning, so but definitely teching is generally the way to go. We won't say completely necessary in all situations. You can win with T1, but more than likely we're going to see T2 mexes and T2 land at the very least in the majority of Certus games. Arc trying to push into the expansion. Doesn't look like he has enough Mantis here. Maybe he did. Maybe he could have committed there. The turn sort of messes with the Mantis. They can't turn their turret fast enough, so you lose some DPS if you start turning around. Arc gonna take these mexes. Thomas pretty delayed here on these mexes, and also very delayed on this reclaim. There's quite a lot of reclaim in this particular spot. You can see 3 large rocks and a lot of smaller ones. 2,000 on the screen. Big deal. And here, better if you have the engineers split up. It's more efficient gathering the reclaim, but you can see there is a lot in this position as well. Some of it's taken, but we got 1600 still here in this corner. And the reclaim is a key feature of the map. Arc with a very good position in here. Oh, a lot of reinforcements. I don't know what they were doing. They were just parked outside the factory, I guess. But that's plenty to defend this choke point. Still no PD here. That would help a lot. But not the most aggressive game so far. Pretty passive, actually. Thomas just got away with murder in the middle, though. You can see his reclaim lead is entirely due to the middle. He's got over 2,000 more reclaim. Arc is very late. He could still take the civilian buildings. Those have a few hundred master available to him to be grabbed. He's more concerned with his economy at home, though. Making storages, making T2P gen, continuing to tech. Pretty heavily, both of them. Oh, T3 land already. Thomas is, well, he should probably get that P-gen finished. You can see he's making it with so much build power, it cost him a lot of resources. Also, he may have been making T2 at the same time, so that probably contributed to the stall. And now he gets all those engineers back onto the HQ to get T3 land as fast as possible. He could do with a little bit more reclaim, but at this point he's doing pretty well. He's making eco, he's going to T3 land, taking what looks to be a pretty good fight here. Now Rhino is in no man's land. Gets absolutely run over. But now we might need to see something of a retreat. And on this side, oh, bit of a raid. Oh, that's quite nice. Look at this. Thomas gonna lose a T2 mech here? By the looks of it. Excuse me? Why is that happened? Why has that happened? Rocketbot no longer targeting the mechs as it's been upgraded. That's quite annoying if you're Arc. There were attempts to solve this problem here, but it seems to be a difficult problem to solve. So it still exists. Now it's been spotted, it could actually be targeted again. Look, he just did it. Fadeaway shot. He could go back here and kill this T2 Max. He should try to do that. Quite a lot of rocket bots, which is nice to see. Thomas somehow made only pillars. He didn't make any mongoose, which is surprising. He has the T3 land up now. Goes back to improving his eco in his base. Also making a lot of eco around the map. These mechs is quite vulnerable to any kind of drop, be it artillery, simple T1 tanks, rocket bots with their stealth, doing pretty well. But look at the shield, holds up like a champ. Finally goes down, and Thomas is gonna have to retreat from this for sure. Oh, Titan goes down very quickly there. Second Titan moves into the breach with backup from some pillars. Gonna get some damage done, but that Titan is not moving. He's standing directly in the way of a lot of rocket bots. The pillars survive for now, but that's a good hold for Mark, and a bad waste of multiple T3 units, the earliest ones. This wall section really does not sit right with me. T3 support factory on the front line, and strange decision. T3 mechs, beautiful decision, love it. Thomas with no T3 mexes. He's got a lot of T2 all over the map, now expanding into this area. He's got TMD prepared. TMD prepared everywhere, like a good player he is. Arc with certainly slower T2 mexes across the map, but T3 to make up for it. Much safer to have a T3 mex in the base than full T2 mex in this expansion, I would say. Because, I mean, you see these rocket bots, they get to this position, they can start attacking into the base. The Medusa can do the same. So, TMD, there's only one MML here. And you can see the Cybern missiles are splitting. They do actually get through, at least one of them is getting through, but you can see it does very little damage. Those split missiles only do 10 damage apiece. Which is not very much, but definitely better than nothing. Also important when it comes up against shields, because it prevents the shield from regenerating. T3P gen quickly from Thomas. T3P gen, no T3P gen. Would have expected one to have been started. Maybe here next to this HQ. That's coming up. T2 air on the way. Might have some arty wars on the bottom side. We have a couple of arties on the top side as well, but none in the middle, which is really where they should be. This position should not. Oh wow, he actually killed the T2 engineer before it finished the shield. The ACU is on hand though to get it up with T2 and gun on the commander. Hoplites looked like they wanted to come in and start attacking mexes, but he only invites Thomas to push with his T3 land, and there's a lot of T3 land here. We got 2 Percys, maybe 5 Titans, and although Thomas is retreating now, I feel like he's going to be turning around and pushing back in very soon. Only a single brick. There were 2 trebuchets here. One of them's already down, the other one extremely low on HP. And that's a lot of damage it's capable of. But Thomas should have pushed through here. I mean, look, what does he have? There's not even stealth here actually. Here's the stealth, so he should know exactly what's here. 1 brick, 3 rhinos, the rest is Medusa. Basically, there's a very weak army, and his Treb is going to be left behind. Oh, gets pinged by the Demolisher. This guy with 1,000 mass killed already. A push on the top side, and this looks like it could do some damage, but there's no T2 mexes here in this expansion, so not huge potential for damage either. This Treb should really... Why is the middle not under attack? Not sure. Arc with 2 T3 mexes. Oh, make that 3 very soon. Thomas has only 1. Pushing forward. You can see he has 14 T3 units. 10 of them in the one position, and Titan's getting a bit far ahead of their companions there. You can see they're low HP, but the shields keep popping back up as they recharge very quickly, which is a very useful feature. So they all have their shields back already, which is 700 more HP. This guy just regenning his shield as opposed to recharging it. Demolisher's moving forward. I hope they don't get left behind. He can easily hold this position with this substantial Tech 3 army he has. There's only 4 bricks here. He has more Percys, and we're lacking radar. The scout provides it, but oh, that's a bad waste of a Percy. No push on this side. He didn't make up any ground here, and now there's plenty of units to defend the position, and even a shield commander. So, oh, the Demolisher goes down. Those were doing incredible damage, so oh well, good that he got rid of one of them. The second one is still alive though. Substantial numbers of kills. And the T3 Pigeon only going up now, so that's very slow for a T3 Pigeon, I would say. In a game like this, the T3 Pigeon should not be underestimated in terms of what it gives your economy. It's so much more efficient than T2. It allows you to recycle expensive T2P gens, get upgrades, go to T3 Air, even make an experimental. So do not delay the T3 P gen, it's very, very important. So he's making it now, and yeah, that's another thing. If you don't make it quickly enough, then you're going to need to make a lot of T2P gens for you to not stall while making the T3. So he's not really even that close to finishing it. I'm pretty close, but he's going to have to sit through a stall now for at least 30 seconds probably. Could maybe pulse some air production, to be fair. But yeah, something to be improved upon there. Another demolisher goes down. 1800 mass killed by the time it went down though. And over here, Ark being pretty aggressive with his units, and the Titans get into range immediately. And he only has 6 bricks here now, and there's at least as many Percies as that. Plus T2 army, plus Titans, and he's gonna get completely run over. How did that go so badly, he asked. Well, I think it's a combination of no radar because of the power stall, and then also just having, mainly having a smaller army, and just walking into range of those Titans. I mean, if the Titans get into range, they do very well versus the bricks, and they barely took any damage before they were in range, so not surprising that the bricks went down so quickly versus a bigger army and with the bad micro, mostly thanks to a power stall. And this position is going to go down. The 3, you can see the walls, the extra walls do not really help at all against the units. And the T3 factory goes down. T2 factory, oh, that's T1. But I think it was T1, maybe it was T2. But yeah, look at this. The Percies have so much damage done. Look at some of them over 3,000, over 3,500 mass killed. The gunships though doing really well, and the bombers getting a lot of damage in. So much air, really looks like a big overinvestment in inties, but a lot of damage done. A lot of reclaim here being taken immediately by Thomas. T3 units, mostly brick wrecks here. I don't see too many Percy wrecks or Titan wrecks. It's it's a lot of dead bricks basically. And Ark got completely run over. That's pretty painful. The gunships though doing a lot of damage. The bombers as well. T1 bombers, T2 bombers. Gunships trying to deny the engineers that are reclaiming, which is a good idea. There's so many shields here. This is ridiculous. Like, what? Did he really spam all those shields to protect engineers that are reclaiming? I find that hard to believe, but you never know. Oh, a good bait there from Ark. Thomas sent in all of his inties. The gunships retreat, the inties protect, and the gunships go back to murking these units. 3 skyboxers are here now though, and 3 skyboxers means stay away with your gunships. You just can't take on 3 flaks with T2 gunships of any kind, more or less. Ooh. Oh, this could be very nasty. That's a T3 max, 77% of the way. That is not finishing. This is huge damage, actually. Very nicely done. Good point of attack. The flak trying to return to defend, but all the mechs are dead already. Now, TMD being attacked, and it does go down. The flak takes more damage, but survives. Ooh, the inties maybe took a bit too deep of a dive there. Thomas does not want to cancel a Percy just to make some flak. So he doesn't. But after that Percy comes out, there is going to be flak building quickly out of that factory, I have no doubt. Another push with Percy's on this side. Now if he takes out the flak, the gunships can go to work again. There goes the flak. And here come the gunships. Also, the gunships did decent damage to some of these Percys. They took out the shield and one of the TMDs, but not both, unfortunately. This missile launcher is not firing either. It could have already. But look at how much damage these gunships have. So many of them have like 1500 damage. Hang on, one of them had 2,700 mass killed on a T2 gunship that cost 270 mass. More Percys dying. There goes another one, that's a vet. These two Percys may survive. They do. The Skyboxers get there in time. I'd love to see some air staging. Ooh, Spiderbot is building. And again, Percy's moving in, this time guarded by flak. There's a lot of reclaim been gathered by Ark in this position, and there's still more has been denied to Thomas. I hear a strap bomber. Oh, there it is. Kill some engineers, and more importantly, a T2 mechs. These flak have a lot of kills. I think the Inties flew very close to them. Not sure what happened there. The bomb, I heard a bomb, and I'm sure it was gonna land on this mechs, and they both said lol, so I feel like maybe it might have hit a unit. It does go down, kills another T2 mechs though. I feel like one of the bombs hit a unit there in the air to save the mechs, but 3 T2 mechs is dead. Not the greatest, but not the worst bomber ever. We got ASFs coming out. We don't have T3 air for Ark. He needs to start making T3 air, or he needs to be making well, he definitely needs to be making SAMs. Probably needs some mobile anti-air at this point, just to tide him over until he gets the SAMs, if he's not going to be going to T3 air. Where have all the gunships gone? Has he lost the gunships? He has. Damn, he lost his gunships, which is really sad because they had done incredible damage. They really kept him in this game. Now right now he's finished a spider. Starts the second one. Oh no, 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 no. Please, please take care of your spider. Please tell me it doesn't get stuck here. Please. React, my dude. He hasn't noticed what's happening to it yet. Thomas continues ecoing. T3 mechs is everywhere. Oh no. Oh no. T3 air is on the way. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to look. No. Move the bricks. Come on. No. Get the other units out of the way, please. That might help. Why are there more units gathering around it? Please. Just... He's not gonna get it free, is he? There's still more units. God damn it. Alright, well, at this point, oh my god. Alright, Thomas has a fatty just about constructed. Why did I pick this game? This is too sad. Yeah, he just control K'd it. And he even control K'd it next to his own units and damaged them. Oh. Fatty moves forward. Fatty already has melted a few bricks. Oh no, hasn't killed any yet, but done a lot of damage. Needs a megalith. Spider bot's not going to cut it anymore. Not sure the spider bot would have cut it anyway. We also have strats coming. ASFs. Percy's pushing. Oh, look at the damage that's going to be done here. Percy's pushing in. Gonna kill his support factory most likely. They've already killed the T2 mechs. And its storages. And some bricks. Some hives going up to provide additional build power. But there's no saving this expansion. Sadly, the strat was never reclaimed either. But yeah, it's a very sad sad conclusion to this game. Damn. Don't move away. Ooh. Big bombs there from the strats. Doing a lot of damage. And Ark, I was afraid he's gonna lose his ASF there, but no, keeps them alive. Doesn't waste them to try and kill 3 strap bombers. Good play there. Thomas with T3 in his ACU. Second Fat Boy is almost here. It's actually Thomas who wastes the ASF. Now coming in to try and maybe salvage the situation, but that looked quite bad from Thomas. He's gonna lose air control. But will it really matter? There's nothing can stop this army. Spider. Where is the spider? Oh, here it is. Spider versus Fat Boy. Not a fight you want to see if you're a Cybern fan. This army is going to get trapped down here. Thomas now with a second Fat Boy. And I think... well, there couldn't possibly be any comeback here. T3 mechs could go down as well. Fat Boy not the best against such small targets, gotta say. Oh, it's actually attacking the T2 artillery. That was unfinished. Now the spider comes under attack. It's trying to dodge. And it can dodge pretty well, but there's a lot of Percys in the way as well. A lot of Percys, a lot of shields. I feel this spider is not long for the world. Very low on HP now, and has not done much damage either. The Percys arrive. Spider surely can't escape for too long. There it goes. Percys took it out. The bricks are doing their best, but they are doomed. The second Fat Boy is here, third Fat Boy under construction, not exactly close to being built, but yeah. Soul Ripper has started. That was probably too late because he can't even hold this position, let alone the position on the top side with multiple fatties. So I don't think this Soul Ripper is gonna be finished, and also he has a shielded T3 commander to kill. That's not really snipeable by a single Soul Ripper, that's for sure, as he can continually build SAMs and T2 shields around himself to protect him. Not to mention he has a few ASF as well. Now, will it actually be finished? I feel like it's not going to be constructed. If I had to guess, it's not even halfway, and he's probably stalling. Well, no, he's actually not stalling, but still, I guess not enough build power here. Actually, his hives are not building it. That's an issue. Now here comes the fatty, and fatty number 2, fatty number 3 has been abandoned. Seems a bit superfluous, anyway. And Ark is going to force Thomas to kill his commander, I guess. Shouldn't take too long. Well, it's very sad to see that spider bot just you know, get stuck on the cliff like that. I guess let it be a warning to you all. Take care of your spiders when there's this kind of terrain around. Now I think Thomas was already in a good position, and Spiderbot, I'm not sure if it was the correct play anyway, but still very sad to see, but pretty nice game overall. Good to see Certus being played. Always a classic map. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. Tune in for more shortly. Check out the links and stuff. Check out Thomas's channel. He put up a video. And see you next time.